do you mean? Why would I put it down on my here? I don't believe you. Put it down on your mom. Chili cheese fries are here. Why can't you put it down on your mom?
Share the video.
Because I couldn't find any concrete evidence against him in his phone, and I can't for certain say that Martin is not my real stalker. We just blew our cover, and the real stalker could have spotted us by now.
This is it. This is the end. He's dying over there. We missed our chance. We missed our opportunity. Martin. Damn, dude. I'm still leaving this right over here because, you know, I want to fulfill my promise. I want him to see it on camera, on video, that it's still there, and I just, please, just stop texting me.
So I know for certain who it is now. I mean, for all I know, the real stalker could be Martin, just that he's using a second phone or something and lying to me. Or maybe he's one of the people that have my personal number, including my siblings and my close friends. I mean, at this point, I just don't know who to trust or believe anymore. I can only hope that he or she is watching this. They got a good kick out of it and stop seeking for my attention. But I mean, I guess only time will tell, right?
He expressed warnings to others of a force so menacing.
What? Don't want this.
Huge holiday sale today. You guys can get one Yeti long sleeve, one Pete Dignature, and one Yeti side shirt for only $24.99. Or you guys can get our awesome shirt and our Yeti dad hat for only $12.99. Honestly, guys, this is our best sale yet, and we thank you for purchasing because it does really help us make more videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yo. Oh, an earthquake. No, I got left behind for messing with a light.
There's a lot of customizations that you can do within the mode itself. How can I utilize this? How can I create something cool and unique? But this is just the beginning of something that's going to be huge.
Wait, spring by default armors like that.
Being a gold digger is not a crime and is a completely subjective term. Therefore, to avoid any defamation of character, an emoji is placed on all of our targets. I'm really not trying to get sued, guys.
Whew. Okay, this is gonna be one heck of a video! Yo, what is up? Okay, I gotta know what we're gonna use for this video. Like, what's her interest? Are we gonna use a yacht, a boat, a Ferrari, a Lambo? What would she like?
She's more like how do I say this? She doesn't like that all out stuff. She likes the classy stuff.
This is the homie Lars. Today we're going to be placing his girlfriend Amanda to the gold digger test. Lars has a very interesting hustle that he does. He is a Reddit or Yeezy's shoe drops. Lars will sign up or line up to buy the limited item. Once the item is sold out, he will then flip it through his connections or online websites such as eBay or Craigslist. Lars has made quite a substantial amount of money doing this, especially when he will buy a pair for $250 and then flip them in no time at all for $1,500 to collectors or superfans. Now imagine if he did this with not just one item, but 5 or 10. You can quickly see how the money will add up. And the money does add up because Lars is not working alone. He has a team that consists of 5 other people who Lars pays to stand in line and then gives them a commission if they can sell a product faster than he can. And one of these people is his girlfriend, Amanda. And so we're doing this because Lars understands that business and pleasure typically do not mix, and he wants to find out if Amanda supports what he does and actually loves him, or if she's only with him for the money. So my dog licks all the earwax out of my ear. I end my FaceTime with Lars and then head to bed. And morning rises shortly after. So let's get this day started with all the crazy expensive cars, mansions, boats, or jets that we need on the show to use as our bait. Today is focused yet again with Bijan from Wheelo Lifestyle, who will be hooking us up with a sweet ride once we get to LA. We're headed to LA right now. We'll see you soon then. Okay, cool. We'll see you soon. So we continue our drive to our destination, and about an hour later, we arrive and meet up with Lars.
So, I will be doing Fortnite video. These people get shot. I've played this.
A couple more minutes tick by, and then finally,
good. They are my help, but they shoot.
Yokes and Bijan have a ride in style, and And with them, they have brats. So, well, I actually don't exactly know what this car is yet. However, let's find out once we're done saying hello here and then giving Yokes his awesome shirt.
I got you a surprise. I didn't know your size, so I got you. Last episode, I told him I was gonna get him one. I got you. I've been waiting for this.
Okay, let's talk about this beauty now.
All right, Bijan, let's talk about this car. What do we got here? What are we working with today?
Sure, no problem. We have a Mercedes E400 AMG package. It's a convertible, so we call it obviously the drop top. You have the AMG skirts on the side, AMG wheels, and then you have the light package in the front here. Mercedes sign lights up and everything.
Nice.
Fun car.
I wanna know how you get add to them when people watch my videos.
$1,000. It's not an exotic, but it is expensive, luxury, and classic.
What you think, Lars?
Yeah.
What you think?
I might lose my go. Jesus, what is happening to everyone that comes onto the show? Talk about being hopeful, Loris. You know what? Let's get a second opinion on this.
Everyone, this is Bijan's daughter. What is your name? Brianna, what do you think of the car? You like it? You think Loris is gonna lose his girlfriend over this car?
Okay, I guess there is really no hope at all for you, Loris. Anyways, I explained my master plan to Bijan, and now it is time to get a move on with this test.
All right, guys, so we actually don't need this car for phase number 1. We only need it for phase number 2. So we're parking it, going upstairs, and getting it for phase 1.
So that is there. So with that.
Some cash that we're...
Oh shoot.
It's a new season, and that means a brand new Battle Pass. The Season 7 Battle Pass features over 100 unique cosmetics to level it up. When you first buy the pass, you'll instantly unlock brand new progressive outfits, Zenith, and Lynx. Plus, if you opt in for the Battle Bundle, you'll get Sergeant Winter too. New to the Season 7 Battle Pass are wraps. Wraps are earned through leveling up the Battle Pass and allow you to cosmetically customize weapons and vehicles in-game. So pick your favorite look to match your most stylish outfits. There are 100 tiers and over 100 rewards, ranging from new outfits, pets,
we're going to be needing for this phase. Okay, so remember that we told you that Amanda worked with Loris in his reselling business, right? Well, this is how we're going to be making contact with Amanda for phase number 1. Loris has told Amanda that supposedly he has a buyer for some Yeezy shoes that he wants to sell. He has asked her if she could be the one to drop off that pair of Yeezys to the customer because supposedly he won't be able to make it. But this customer isn't really a customer. It will
she dies,
the plug, aka
but I'm pretty sure I make it alive though. I'm not.
Amanda that he has passed on her information to Yokes and Amanda have now been keeping in touch
both die.
and have agreed and confirmed that today they will meet to complete the sale.
Because I know that he falls.
$500 to be exact. Anyways, we'll begin our 20-minute drive to the park where we have chosen to meet up with Amanda. And this park might look familiar to you guys because we actually shot a video here before when we helped Nancy test this girlfriend Alyssa.
What the fuck she got in the car, sir?
Yeah, it's a really crazy episode, and if you haven't already seen it, you definitely should watch it. Anyways, this time we are aiming our cameras on the opposite side of the park, and our time is ticking, so we give Amanda a call to make sure she's still coming.
Hey, Amanda, so I just got to the park. Okay, cool, yeah, just look for me. I'm in a blue shirt. Looking forward to seeing the shoes.
Well, that was so good.
Alright, see you, Amanda.
We assumed that Amanda was barely leaving her home, so we estimated that we had about 20 minutes before she got here, which was plenty of time to hide Loris and connect onto a phone call with Yokes. And now that we're connected onto a phone call, we're going to be able to listen to his entire conversation with Amanda.
Alright, Loris, I'm gonna warn you, these headphones aren't the best quality. Yeah, we still ain't sponsored by Beats. Come on, Dre.
You're both dead.
So about 15 minutes tick by, and then suddenly, we realized that our estimate of 20 minutes was a little off because Amanda is already here.
Is she here already? How the hell did she get here already?
The bad news was that she caught us off guard, so we couldn't have Loris fully inside the car. However, the good news was that she parked opposite us, so luckily we didn't even have to hide her.
There's like a tree and a bench. She's never done. It's her mom's car.
So Amanda makes her way to Yokes, and phase 1 is about to begin. But before we go any further than this, let me explain to you guys my master plan, because it's freaking sexy. As always, this test will consist of 3 phases. One different pair of shoes from Amanda. Phase 1 will serve as the introduction phase. The purpose of this phase is to literally just make Amanda Amanda and show her that Yokes is a serious buyer. Phase 2 is going to serve as the show-off phase. This is where the Mercedes E400 is going to serve a major role because Yokes is going to be buying the second pair of shoes in that car. And finally, phase 3 will be the date.
How does
Yokes will meet
he
up with Amanda to buy his third pair of shoes
hopefully
for
what
her,
I
and
do?
hopefully by then she will realize that he has a lot of money. And this is going to set up the perfect scenario for Yokes to ask Amanda.
Look at him with all these cool stuff.
Cool. Yeah, let's check them out.
We. Oh,
So she just made contact with Yokes right now, and he's checking out.
show.
Remember, the goal here is to make contact with Amanda, which we've already done, but then also show her that Yokes is a serious buyer, which he is about to do.
2,000 if I do. Nah, no,
Yokes finishes
nah,
checking out
nah.
the shoes, and now we watch on as he begins to talk about the cash.
Laura said 500 for the shoes, yeah?
Sorry, actually, the price is not large, right?
What are you talking about?
So you have another potential buyer interested, so the price is coming.
Whoa! Okay, so a very, very interesting development is taking place right now. It seems that according to Amanda, there was another customer interested in the shoes as well as Yokes. So therefore, she is raising the price on them.
So basically our policy is if you have somebody else interested in the shoes goes to the highest.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I'm surprised Lars didn't tell you because he would, so.
I told her only 500. Why is she charging him that much?
So Amanda's now telling Yokes that Laura should have informed about this other buyer and the price change. However, as you guys just heard, Laura's only told her 500.
I'm sorry, that's just like how it goes. We do have
What
to
is the other buyer trying to offer for the shoes?
That's the thing. He hasn't offered yet. I'm actually meeting with him after this.
Okay, so she's gonna show the shoes to someone else after this. So at this point, it really seems like we're really not the only ones who are interested in the shoes after all, and we're now gonna have to enter into a bidding war with someone else.
2,000
So you're saying I can't even
if
get the shoes right now?
Technically, yes. However, since Lars didn't tell you, I can try and call him to see if we can work something out.
You're killing me.
Do you really have someone like on the side who you're gonna swing tools with? Okay, this is very strange. Amanda says that there's another buyer, but Laura says that there isn't.
Definitely want
Let me just go call him real quick and I'll be right back.
Okay.
So Amanda steps away to call Loris to inform him of this, so he awaits for her phone call. And keep in mind, just because Loris doesn't have an extra customer doesn't mean that Amanda doesn't also. I mean, it could just be that she forgot to tell Loris about him or her. So Amanda is calling, and we're just waiting still.
I can't hear anymore because she's stepped away, but it looks like she's fine.
So Amanda appears to be on the phone, and supposedly it's with Loris, but he still hasn't received a phone call from her.
She's talking, dude. Nothing? Are you sure?
Okay, so she's on the phone, but it's not with Loris. Is she maybe on the phone with the other customer? I mean, we don't know yet, but a couple more minutes.
What?
Still more powerful than me.
Cool.
Tick by, Amanda jumps off of her phone call and then makes her way back to Yokes.
So, basically, since we do have another buyer interested, if they do want them, it'll be around like 800 to 1,000 potentially. If they're not interested, it'll stay at 500, but there is a very high chance that it'll go up. So, it's up to you. Lars said that you would settle with me right now and you can take the today for 700.
Damn. It has now become crystal clear what Amanda is doing. From saying that there is another buyer interested to supposedly jumping onto a phone call with Loris to now. It is clear that she just said all of that because she is hustling Yokes. She's hustling me, actually. That's my money.
700 for some used Yeezys? That's so overpriced. Come on.
I know.
For real?
Again, we have somebody.
Amanda is a hustler. But I mean, you can't really blame her, you know, because after all, like, this is the world of sales. The bigger the sale, the bigger the commission. And I'm sure by making a bigger sale for Loris will give her a bigger commission. Damn, is that expensive?
And I've got the guns and a knife and the grenades.
The community for about 500, you know, but
2,000 if I do. I might make a let's play on this.
5 bills with me right now. I don't have the 700.
I'm pretty sure there's a bank around here somewhere. You could maybe go and withdraw some money right now.
Don't.
I'll wait.
Might just start doing a Minecraft
Why?
survival let's play.
That's true. That is so true, I feel it.
Let me make a quick phone call, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no worries.
So this development, although not a big issue, does pose a small threat to our test and Yokes.
Because it looks like he's stepping aside.
In order to show
I
you
was
that
gonna
Yokes is loaded and
raise,
he's a serious
but
buyer, he has to
one.
make the purchase. The only problem is I only gave him $500 for the shoes. So he steps aside to talk to us.
Yo. Okay, hold on 1 sec. I'm putting you on speaker. Yo. Yeah.
Hey, bro. She's trying to sell me for 7 bills.
No, we've been hearing, dude. She's just hustling you, dude. That's it. We just gotta do it. Let's just go for it. Tell her right now, when you go back right now, tell her right now that you're just gonna walk to your house, like around the corner, and you'll be back in 10 minutes, and we'll go pick you up right now with the car, and we'll take you to the bank, because I don't have cash. Okay. All right, sounds good then. Okay. All right, we'll swoop you up right now. Oh, wait, dummy. Damn it, now we can't hear anything at all.
All right, Amanda. I'll take it for 700.
Great.
I'm gonna go down the street. My house is just a couple of houses down the street. I'll grab the cash, and I'll be back in like 20 minutes-ish.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just wait right here.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, so Yokes begins to walk down the street as instructed, and Lars and I jump into the car to go meet him and pull up the extra cash. We need to hurry though, because every second we waste is every second Amanda could get impatient, or worse, notice the cameras. Okay, guys, right now we are currently passing. You should duck a little bit, because we are passing. Okay, we passed Amanda right now. Okay, now we are picking up Yokes. As planned, Yokes has walked down a couple of houses, and now we are in the clear to plan out our next moves. But again, we can't keep Amanda waiting too long.
I told her that you told me $500 for the shoes. You told me $700 because there's another buyer.
I asked him too. Do you have another buyer?
Is there another buyer?
Why did you come back at her? Why did you be like, nah, 600? It's
She's intimidating me. I felt like, damn. I was a little intimidated.
We're gonna go ahead and go with the purchase. I don't have the money on me right now, though, so we're gonna have to go to the bank.
No, I got it.
You have it?
I got it.
For 200.
I always got it. We good. We don't gotta go all the way to the bank. I just had to find out the story.
Okay, and anything I'll pay you back then?
Yeah, no.
Or when I get
Oh,
back
you could
I'm
do
gonna get
that.
back tonight.
Sweet. So I guess Yokes really is loaded. And thanks
Oh,
to
yeah.
putting up the extra $200, we save ourselves a trip to the bank.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. I mean, you can go back right now. Go ahead. We pretty much already know what's gonna happen, so Yokes is okay to make his entrance again.
And so
Bad at food, mate.
Yokes begins to make his way back to Amanda to complete the purchase. Again, there is no need for us to listen in anymore because we're hoping everything from here on out goes as planned. I mean, that's if Amanda doesn't freaking hustle Yokes for more money.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, she's leaving. She's leaving. Themselves if you could get her. Perfect. So Yokes walks away with the shoes. Amanda walks back to her car with the money, and phase 1 is officially complete. Now it is time to play the waiting game, and tomorrow we're gonna have Yokes hit up Amanda one more time to buy his second pair of shoes.
This is the end of phase number 1. We made contact, mission accomplished. That's all we have to do, nothing else.
So I believed everything was going as planned, but in the middle of the night, I received a phone call from Loris, and things in this test are about to change and get really, really serious.
What happened, dude? It's freaking midnight. It's past midnight. What happened? Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Everything is not okay. Pull the cameras out. Let me know when you're recording.
I am recording. I just started recording. What happened?
So you're recording right now. You can record this whole conversation.
Yes, I am. Can I FaceTime you, actually?
Yeah, FaceTime me right now.
Okay, I'm going to screen record and FaceTime right now.
How much did we sell the shoes to Yokes for?
How much did we sell?
How much did Amanda sell them to Yokes for?
I don't know. How much? Like, what do you mean, like, how much did you sell them to?
How much did you buy?
700.
So I was just hanging out with her about 30 minutes ago, and I just got home. And, you know, she kissed me and everything, and then she handed me the money. And then I went to go count it, and guess how much it was?
How much was it?
Guess, bro.
I don't know. It was 700. I would say 700.
Guess, dude. It was not 700.
She gave you 500 because she kept the other 200 to herself. No? Lower? No.
Bro, she gave me $400, bro.
No.
$400.
I don't know if you guys heard that correctly or were paying attention, but if you weren't, go back and watch it. As I said, this test is about to get serious.
And you know what the reason was? She said Yokes only had $400 on him. And then he started negotiating with her, and then he tried to walk away from the deal, and then she stopped him right when he got to his car. And she said, okay, I'll sell you the shoe for 400. She said that she didn't want to come back empty-handed.
What the hell?
Amanda didn't hustle Yokes to make extra money from Loris. No, she hustled Yokes to keep the money and steal more from her own boyfriend.
Not yet. You want to keep going with this test?
So Loris wants to keep this going, but I mean, keep in mind, guys, that's not his money. That was my money that Amanda took. So that's why it's probably easy for him to just say, fuck the money, let's continue with the test. I'm kidding, Loris. We go to sleep, morning rises, and on our way to LA, we head again. The man, the legend, where were you all this time? All of phase one, decide to show up now.
I was with L.
Wish I was going away and I was just changed tonight.
In the meantime, while Denzel gets everything in the car, I have something to tell you guys. So, Yokes is supposed to be keeping in touch with Amanda for today, right, in order to buy the shoes. So I asked him to send me screenshots of the conversation that he's been having with her. So he sends them to me, and check it, read it. So blah, 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 he asks her about the shoes, right, and then she says, okay, let me double check, I will give Loris a call. She ends up texting him back, and then says, okay, so I just got a text back from him. He's actually in the studio making music, but he told me about the shoes that you wanted. He said he was showing them to a couple of other people, but if you're up to paying $450, I can deliver them for you tomorrow. Those shoes are originally $400. That's how much Loris told us to pull out because that's how much he was going to sell it to us. But Amanda over here is trying to charge $50 more. This sounds like the exact same BS story that she gave us the first time. This is a complete lie and hustle. Amanda is straight trifling. But you know what? She's not the only one, actually, because Yokes is also trifling. This guy's already, like, literally hitting on her. He goes, by the way, I love your selling skills. I really think it's sexy himself. No! And then he proceeds to say, we should definitely hang out and get to know each other more if you're up for it. Stay beautiful. See you tomorrow. What the hell, Yokes? Yeah. We finished putting our things in the car and on our way we go. Okay, we gotta FaceTime Yokes and ask him what the hell he is doing hitting on Amanda already. Yokes! I am here to scold you. What the hell? Why are you hitting on her already? I thought that's the whole point of the test. It is, but it comes later. You're supposed to just keep in touch with her about the shoes. You're not supposed to hit on her already. Okay, I'm not actually really mad that Yokes is hitting on Amanda already. The thing is, I just don't want Amanda to get freaked or creeped out. When the time is right, I want Yokes to ask her out in person. But our drive to LA comes to an end and we have arrived. My thing is, like, she knows she was supposed to sell for $500. Why would she bring you back?
23 minutes it's been. It's not 24. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't want to say it, but Denzel said
I'm
it straight
checking
up.
time. Yeah, 24 minutes.
Hashtag Denzel is a savage. Okay, phase 2 is supposed to be the show-off phase. However, given the current circumstances and what's happening, we're going to be using this phase to also try and see if she'll, like, cut you out on money again. So here's what I'm thinking. Because Amanda stole from Loris, instead of just using phase 2 to impress her, we will also be using it to catching her in the act. After Yokes gives Amanda the money for the shoes, Loris will hit her up and ask her to bring him that money. And we will be there to capture that moment when Amanda hands Loris the money in person. So now we're going to start making our way to where Yokes is going to buy his second pair of shoes. And on our way there, Jay and Denzel decide to give a little counseling to Loris.
Your fault. You want to know why? You wasn't being a man.
Simple. It wasn't your fault. It was her fault. You the one who provided the money. She the one who flipped it on over. It's her fault.
No, Denzel, stop. You're giving him bad advice.
I ain't giving him no bad advice. I'm not even kidding. This conversation lasted the whole ride there. She's a gold digger. Drop the hoe.
Okay, now
Drop the hoe.
No.
Okay. Once again, Denzel is a savage. Got to the destination where Yokes is going to be buying his new pair of shoes. He is not here yet, but he's going to get here shortly. Now we just wait. And hopefully we don't have to wait long to get this thing started. Yokes is on his way with his crew, and he's currently on the freeway singing a song to Amanda. Look at you, baby girl, look at you. We continue to wait, get our cameras ready, and then ask Leslie her thoughts on Amanda stealing from Loris. Leslie, what are your thoughts on this whole situation?
Mess.
Oh.
Just a disaster.
Oh. Yokes arrives shortly after, and we're very, very tight on time, so we have to get a move on with things. Leslie gets into position, and Yokes goes upstairs in order to meet Amanda because she is almost here. We have one of Yokes' friends help us with getting a good hidden shot of him upstairs as we hide in the car below. Alright guys, so we are just chilling in the car waiting for Yokes to succeed and bring Amanda down here to show off the E400. Time ticks on and still no Amanda. So how you doing back there, Lawrence? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I don't even know. All over me.
Not no man's land.
Has like she ever like come back to you saying like, oh, he only gave me like $200 or he only gave me like $100 less?
Now I don't even know. Like, you know, she comes home and she gives me my money and I don't even count it. I just put it right in my pocket. Like, you know, she's my girlfriend, so I don't even have to bother. I just instantly trust her.
About 5 more minutes go by and Yokes finally spots Amanda coming, so he calls her over and they meet.
Oh, what up? Hey, how are you? I see it. So you got the shoes?
Yeah, I do.
Let me see. Yeah.
So you guys might be wondering, how is Yolks going to get Amanda down here? Well, that's simple. He's gonna tell her that he left his wallet in his car.
Oh shoot, you know what? I left my wallet downstairs in my car. You wanna come with me? Here, come on, let's go. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I gotta go, buddy. I'm sorry.
I told you guys it would be easy.
So there has not been one time, Loris, that you've actually counted the money and made sure that it's all there, like in full.
Well, I counted the one, for the shoes recently because, that was your money and I was going to give it right back to you.
But this was the only time you counted.
You're a fool.
Okay, I'm kind of with this one on Jay. It is a little foolish to not count the money, even though Amanda is your girlfriend, Loris.
Alright, so they're walking in right now. We're going to turn off the lights. It might get a little dark in here. I am so sorry. We don't want to get seen. The windows are tinted, but we don't want to risk anything. So.
Perfect. So Yolks is now taking Amanda to his Mercedes E400 and will begin showing off. We're not listening into anything this phase because we already know what's going to happen. They get to the car and now Yolks heads inside to get his wallet.
Oh, I just remember right.
No,
Oh.
No, Yolks, because he likes to brag.
What did I do?
With the money now in hand, Yolks begins to walk back to Amanda. Remember, he is paying $450 for the shoes, not the original $400.
Oh. This is really up to body. I'm not looking.
Yolks now begins to check out the shoes. And to keep things interesting, me and Jay now place a bet to see if Yolks will actually tell Amanda to get into the car or not when he starts showing off.
$5. She's not going to get into the car. No, $10. $10 that he's going to ask her to get into the car.
Yeah,
Yolks is then checking out the shoes. He puts them away. He now puts the lid on and...
You wanna hop in? You been in a car like this before?
You probably can do it. I can do
into
it.
the car so I can get paid.
I give you $10 if she get in that car, Sage. I will give you $10.
You're about to go broke, man. $10.
I only got $10. That's all I got to my name. Check it out. I just got it. Come on, check it out. Come on, it's not gonna hurt you.
Ooh, come on, she's going. I don't get paid until she jumps in.
No! She's getting in. Oh my God.
Amanda has jumped in. I am getting paid, and Yolks is doing a great job at showing off.
Yes, I don't mess.
He's just showing off though. He's not gonna try anything, trust me.
Yolks now shows off the convertible feature, and we're hoping Amanda is digging this. Remember, Loris told us she liked classy, and this Mercedes is nothing but classy.
Maybe.
Wanna go for a ride?
Okay, just like one time around.
Yeah, it'll be quick. Let's do it.
This is pretty simple.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay. So this is a little bit unexpected. Okay, we expected her to get into the car, but they are driving.
Why is he driving on?
It's okay.
I am hoping that Yolks is really not trying everything crazy or going overboard. We are trying to pull a test on Amanda, not really get at her and piss Loris off.
So nice.
Yeah, it's just one of my cars. I have like a few different ones. I like to swap out my cars, get new ones.
Should we follow them or should we stay?
Follow them. Yeah.
I decided to follow them just in case something goes horribly wrong, and so I can keep Loris at peace. They haven't gone very far, just to the end of this parking lot. We're following close behind, but we don't want to get too close behind. It looks like
No.
traffic the moving
Riley.
There's no other exit in this parking structure other than the entrance that we came through, and thankfully that entrance is
Take that, it's never down
we
more.
stop by an intersection and wait for them to cross by us.
Yeah.
This is good. That's Yolks.
Okay, my biggest fear right now is Yolks takes Amanda on a joyride. Something happens and Loris flips out. The exit is literally coming up, but then suddenly...
They just went around the
Yeah, they just went around. Okay, that's Yolks, man.
He likes to
do
Trying to put a tune
So Yolks
up
takes Amanda for a
on me.
lap around and then brings her right back where they started. And this is what we get for not wearing headphones.
No, let's definitely hang out soon.
Yeah, for sure. I'm down.
Alright, thank you. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Happy Isle.
No problem. Later.
So Amanda steps out
Happy Isle.
to an end.
This is the end of phase number 2, guys. Now, I guess let's just meet Yolks back at the apartment.
Wait, you already so stressed out he didn't take the damn head off the damn seat.
You asked.
Look. I didn't even notice.
Are you not stressed?
We are so horrible. We have our guests feeling so stressed out on this show. But Yokes drives off and we follow right behind him. This is the end of base number 2. All that's left to do now is give it a couple of hours and then see if Amanda actually pays Loris his full $450. Hey guys, this video is actually being made possible thanks to TikTok. If you guys haven't heard of them, guys, they are this rising social network app where you guys can post funny videos or moments of yourself. They just recently added this amazing new feature where you guys can now react to your friends' videos, other people's videos, and even my freaking videos. Let me tell you how it works. So the first thing you want to do is you want to download TikTok. But like, I mean, you should already have it on your phone. What the hell is wrong with you? Next thing you want to do is you want to make a profile. Again, you should have already made a profile. From there, just search for your friends and top influencers that you love to follow. Trust me, they're there. This app is going to be big. Me, for example, I'm going to search for my friend Man TV. Since I'm already following him, I'm just going to click on one of his videos, and then I'm going to go right over here to the arrow, and I'm going to hit the react button. And now what it does is it creates this cool live little reaction thing.
What?
Down to record whenever I'm ready. And now I'm ready to react. So I exposed the gold digger today. Here's her reaction.
Are you freaking serious? You really want to move this area?
Oh, she jumped on the car. Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Oh, with the golden shovel! Oh, no, poor car! Poor car! So now my video has been recorded. All I gotta do is I hit next, and then I hit post. And bam, it is right there. Seriously, guys, if you guys don't have this app, go download it. It's available on the App Store and on the Play Store. Find me on the app, find your friends on the app, find everyone in the app. Because trust me, it's gonna be big. Go react to everyone today. So we now have a lot of time to kill. We drive back to my old apartment, pick up something to eat, and then wait and wait and wait and wait until finally we have waited long enough. Yokes the plug, aka the decoy. Oh my god, you look comfortable. Got the shoes. He got all comfortable right here. It's a comfortable. So now we head upstairs and we prepare to give Amanda a call for her to come over. Damn, people pay so much for shoes, man. It is crazy. Woo! These are nice though, eh?
These are new, yeah, these are brand new, nobody's ever worn them.
Yeah, they're new. Okay, let's stop smelling shoes and get to this phone call already.
Hey, what's up? How did the sale go? It was good? I kind of need to pay somebody back right now. I'm at my boy's house.
So Loris starts telling Amanda that the reason he needs the money right now is to pay a friend's back, and she responds with,
Seriously, right now?
Yeah, are you busy?
No, I'm just at home.
Yeah, do you think you can come right now?
She sounds very to come, but Loris presses on and then finally manages to convince her.
Hey, I just really need to pay the guy back right now.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Send me the address.
Okay, I'll send you the address right now. Bye.
Everything is now set into motion. We just have to wait another 20 minutes for her to come, but that is nothing compared to what we've already been waiting, so they pass by.
Oh,
Loris downstairs now in order to meet up Amanda and pursue. It's short. At the end of the day, if Amanda ends up keeping some of the money, it'll be my money that she'll be keeping. That's why I don't want Loris lashing out at her. I mean, sure, I really don't want to lose any more money, but at this point, I mean, like, what can I do? Loris is now walking right under us to where we've asked him to tell Amanda to meet him in order for us to get a good shot.
Yeah, after this one, do one more video for about, like, for an hour.
How was it there?
Is she gonna give him the full money, yes or no? No way. How much do you think she's gonna give him? My bet's on 300.
Yeah, I'm saying 300. She'll keep 100.
Yeah, I say 300.
350. Well, that's 350.
You have the money?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, cool.
So what are you doing over here?
Just making music right now, you know, just hanging out. That's what I need the money for. I need to pay my friend back something from last week.
Oh, gotcha.
How did the sale go though?
It was really good. The guy was really nice.
I'm gonna just count this.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, this is the moment of truth. Loris now begins to count the money.
Yeah, no, he was really sweet.
You seem interested in anything else?
I don't know. We're anything we want back.
Will Amanda give Loris the full amount this time, or will she steal from him again? Was taking the $300 just a one-time thing, or has she always been doing that behind Loris's back? More importantly, what will happen with their relationship? Because how can someone so close to you, who you literally say I love you to, have the audacity to even think of doing something so cruel to you? Well, Loris should be done counting the money by now, so it's time to find out. Don't worry, guys. guys, part 2 will drop very, very soon. But if you guys didn't already know, we have a ton of merch that we want all of you guys rocking. So we're starting something called Merch Madness. Every Monday when we drop the first 50 orders, will receive 50% off any merchandise. All you gotta do is use the code UDMERCH50. The link is in the description below. Become a part of the family and also help us keep these videos going.
This is going to be a huge, full-on, almost other game.
Like I'll play it again tomorrow.
Some crazy cool ideas, and this is going to open up a ton of possibilities. Just kind of create your own little mini game mode. Deathmatch game modes. It was organized for a few minutes, and then just chaos ensued, and everybody just started blowing everything up, and it just got really crazy real fast.
Before this video starts, we're doing a massive giveaway of 10 Beats headphones of the latest edition. This video is being brought to you thanks to Playlist. Playlist is an app that will let us listen to music together at the exact same time and chat. It's got over 40 million songs like Spotify and Apple Music, but it's free and social. It's kind of like Instagram for music. So how do you win this giveaway? Well, step number 1, click on the link in the description below to download the app. By doing so, you'll follow me automatically. Step number 2, just get 10 followers. And step 3, that's it. It's literally that simple. Download the app, you'll follow me automatically, and just get 10 friends. Just invite 10 friends, and you guys can be rocking one of these Beats headphones while we listen on there. We're going to be giving away iPhone XSs to our most active followers. Being a gold digger is not a crime and is a completely subjective term. Therefore, to avoid any defamation of character, an emoji is placed on all of our targets. I'm really not trying to get sued, guys. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the part 2 of this episode. If you guys haven't seen part 1, there's going to be no summary, no voiceover. We're not explaining anything. Go watch it if you got to watch it, and then come back to this one, because it's crazy. Remember, if it's shorts, don't scream at her. Just bring it up here, okay? I'm totally cool. Don't scream at her. Keep it cool, okay? Okay. Last episode, we learned that Amanda was stealing money from Lars through his reselling business when we purchased a pair of Yeezys from him. So now we have set up a sting operation to see if she will steal from him again. We have had her, Decoy Yokes, purchase another pair of Nike shoes from her, and Lars has called up Amanda and asked her to bring him the money from that sale. And he is currently heading right downstairs to go meet her up. We got a great bird's eye view, and we're hiding a position in the camera correctly, and soon enough, we spot Amanda.
Hey, what's up? How was it?
Is she gonna give him the full money, yes or no?
No way.
How much do you think she's gonna give him?
My bet's on,
my bet's on 300.
Yeah,
I'm saying 300.
She'll keep 100 for us.
Yeah, I say 300.
350. My bet's 350.
You have the money?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, cool.
So what are you doing over here?
Just making music right now, you know, just hanging out. That's what I need the money for. I need to pay my friend back from something from last week.
Oh, gotcha.
How did the sale go, though?
It was really good. The guy was really nice.
I'm gonna just count this.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, this is the moment of truth. Lars now begins to count the money.
Yeah, no, he was really sweet.
He seemed interested in anything else?
I don't know. We're gonna keep in contact, but
Okay.
it seemed like he was interested.
Remember in the last episode, initially we were supposed to buy the Nike shoes off of Amanda for $400. However, then she upsold them to Yokes for $450. So right now we expect Amanda to give Lars $450. However, given her current track record and the fact that last episode she didn't give Lars the full amount of money, we are not too optimistic that this episode she will give him the full amount either. She's gone. He's coming back up right now.
Ooh, I can't wait to see.
Oh my god.
Well, we will do another thing after this, like 10 more minutes.
Lars has jumped in the elevator to come back.
I just noticed.
Don't show me yet. I want to see it yet. Walk over here with me. Come on. How was it, though? What was Damn! Okay, come on. Don't tell me. Come on. Lars looks speechless. He doesn't seem very happy, but at the same time, he doesn't sound very angry. Could this mean that he actually got the full amount of money?
60, 80, 100. I'll hold 100 for you. I'll hold 100 at a time for you. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Alright? 30, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, look short, 60. 1, 2, 3, 3
60 out of 450.
Or you said I gave it a commission.
How much did you give her? I gave her 60. Oh, you gave her 60, so you give her 10 more.
Everything was
What's up?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, I think I kind of
You trying to swing off?
Really? How much is it?
$420.
Really? How did you get it?
Don't play me.
He had no problem with it?
No, that wasn't a problem.
Wow. Okay, so Amanda was honest to Loris and told him that she upsold Yoke. So technically, she did give Loris the $400 that he asked her to sell the shoes for, plus a little more. However, she lied and told him that she upsold Yokes for $420, when in reality, it was $450. And despite this, Loris still gives her a commission.
I'll just call you.
Yeah, just.
Oh, and I'll give you $60 commission. I'll call you later, though.
Okay, yeah,
Alright, cool. Bye.
So she was honest, but she wasn't honest at the same exact time. Because she did give the full 400. In fact, she gave him an extra 420, but she wasn't honest about the whole amount, which was 4 grand. Exactly. So, damn. What do you want to do?
She's a gold ticket, man. She's my girlfriend. She's taking money.
That's the crazy part.
Like,
And
it's
she's
like
your
a girl.
girlfriend is doing this. Exactly. Exactly.
I'm honestly trying to say something.
Right.
I'm really trying.
Do you want to finish out this test? Do you want to?
Fuck this test.
Oh.
She's just not doing it. How many times has she done it?
Do you want to see if, like, she goes out with Yoke still?
It don't even matter. I'm still breaking up with her regardless.
Technically, the money that Amanda stole was my money. But Loris is absolutely right, though. If she's done this twice, how many other times has she actually done it? He wants to confront her, so let's confront her.
Ajax. All right, we don't have a lot of time.
There's a lot of customizations that you can do within the mode itself. I have no limits on what I can make. This is going to be a huge, full-on, almost other game. How can I utilize this? How can I create something cool and unique?
What?
Most fun thing I think is to play a course that somebody else built, like one of your friends.
This is just the beginning of something that's going to be huge.
So we head home that night, arrive home, go to sleep, and then wake up again. Guys, today is a bad day so far, and it's barely freaking almost 9 in the morning. But it's a bad day already. So the way we were gonna get Amanda to the spot where Loris would confront her was through Yoke's asking to buy another pair of shoes. However, we got a text from him this morning.
Shout.
Everything. He sent me screenshots once again.
Shoot.
Amanda's
Is what I said.
Just horrible. So Yoke starts off by telling me that he messed things up. So I click on the screenshots that he sent to me of his conversation with Amanda, and it all looks pretty good in the beginning. Except that then Yokes gets a little confident and he says that he just wants to see her and chat with her. And this, of course, sends off a lot, which then ends up leading to her getting triggered and then completely shutting down Yokes. If you guys watched episode 1, you know that Yokes already was trying to hit on Amanda and we asked him not to, but he failed and continued to. And if you guys gotta pause or rewind this video to read the messages, please do. We just really need to get a move on with this video now. Yokes, man. He's really not feeling it. What did you think was gonna happen, Yokes? I mean, if you guys think about it, technically Amanda passed the test. However, the problem is that now we need a new decoy, so we're promoting this guy. And no, I'm not talking about my dog. I'm talking about the guy under the blanket.
Something happened with Yoke's chat. You down to play decoy this episode?
What happened with Yoke?
I'm
playing decoy right now, but whatever I say to Amanda doesn't mean anything. It don't mean anything.
I don't care, dude! So since Yokes was utterly denied, we have no choice but to go with Jay to play our new decoy. So we're gonna have him call Amanda right now and hopefully set up a meeting. Hopefully we can still film this today. Hopefully. So Jay gives Amanda a call and we are hoping that she will be up for selling him some shoes.
Hey, is this Amanda?
Yes,
my name is Jay. You actually don't know me, but I'm friends with Yokes and Loris. I was interested in purchasing some shoes from you.
Okay, what shoes are you interested in?
Oh, the Retro 4s, Jordan.
Remember, guys, we are not actually meeting up with Amanda to buy the shoes. We just need a reason to meet up with her so that Loris can catch her off guard.
If you were to have them today, can we meet up so I can possibly buy them?
Yeah, we most definitely can. Where do you live?
I live in Beverly Hills, because you know I'm rich.
Okay, yeah, we most definitely can. Let me just see if we have them.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, see you. How's that?
Everything in that conversation was great. Except why are you telling me you live in Beverly Hills?
I don't know. I didn't know what to say. I was nervous.
LA?
I'm sweating.
LA would have been a great live in? Why does he have to choose Beverly Hills? Now we gotta find a park in Beverly Hills to film it. So our first decoy gets rejected before we even can confront Amanda, and now our second decoy just complicates things. We now have to map out another park in Beverly Hills to shoot this, which also means another extra 25 minutes of drive time. But nonetheless, the show must go on. We pack our cameras, get ready, and head out the door. So have you thought about what you want to tell her already? Because if not, I would recommend you start thinking of something.
See, I don't know yet, because I get to think, even though you did money for me, I was really mad yesterday. The $3 wasn't even my money, it was your money. So I was something like that. I don't know if I can blow up on her.
Or you don't have to blow up on her, is the thing. Like, you can just talk to her.
The kids back in like at home, you know me in the comments, like, oh, he's a bitch for this.
Lars, everyone reacts differently, dude. Like, confronting her doesn't.
This is gonna be the end of the video.
Just talking to her, like, telling her how to do it.
If you're new, like and subscribe, and have the notification bells on, and I will see you guys another time. Peace.
Jay over here ends up telling Amanda that he lives in Beverly Hills. We had to come out to Beverly Hills, find the park, everything up. So,
peace.